Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am Galahad Dayne and welcome back to another Crusader Kings 2 House of Wessex episode. Now last episode we ended up taking Gloucester for ourselves and we basically have our domain size at 6 out of 7. So now what we can do is we can focus up on building our realm and probably creating... Actually, let me take a look at this and go over to our de jure claims. What do we need to gain the Kingdom of England? We need the Duchy of York, we need the Duchy of Lancaster, and we need the Duchy of Cumbria. Okay. So we have two strategies that we can go on from here moving on out. We can either dip into Wales, and we can start munching up Wales, because it's fairly easier, or we could go to war with the Mercians themselves, and or we could either take over Essex, or maybe even Suffolk and Norfolk. So, my personal opinion, what I think we should do is I think we should actually take over. Let's take over Essex, shall we? Let's send our court chaplain after he's done performing statecraft to basically take over that duchy right there. So let's see, he is still, it's not telling me exactly what he's done though, our kinsman Egbert. He has a very nice name though, one of the ancestors, I should say one of the descendants of the founders, this is another history tidbit, was King Egbert. And he has his name there. So I don't know exactly what his plan is, because we don't even have any plots in our intrigue panel. But it is time, ladies and gentlemen, to fire our spy master. And hopefully get somebody with a better tendency to help us out. Okay. My court physician, Prince Bishop Elred, has let me know that the new books I brought him were extremely helpful, and that he already has a plethora of new ideas and wants to implement them. That is excellent news. I'll send you over, my good man, to study technology. Constantinople. There you go. And head back and actually, ooh, the Holy Roman Empire is changing. It's defending against Gunmar. It's defending against the revolt. The leader of the revolt is Gunmar of the Holy Roman Empire, and it has a whole bunch of problems on its hands. The Umayyad is also having a revolt of its... Actually, who is this? Our marshal left. What happened to our marshal, actually? Did he die? He ended up dying, ladies and gentlemen. So, that solved the issue for us. Do we have any more factions now? No, we don't. Well, we do, but who are you, my good man? Ooh, you're a powerful vassal, and you're angry for not being on the council. You do have a good learning, though. Maybe... can I appoint you to be our court chaplain? No, you won't be willing to do that. So, let's actually appoint a marshal. Let's appoint a bishop warrior. He is a brilliant strategist and a bishop. So, there you go, my good man. You can be my new marshal. But I don't know what the Umayyad is doing here, so let's just focus on Wessex right there. And let's have you, my good man. I'm all over the place in this episode. Train some troops. What happened to the Lollard heresy? That was apparently it's still ongoing for some reason. But anyway, let's just forget about that. Dismiss this. One title can be created. We can create the Duchy of Weiss. We can do that. Let's actually do that. That will give us... creating the title would give you 200 prestige and cost you 175 gold. So let's actually create that title. And now we can press another de jure ducal claim. So, fantastic. I am... Can I, like, duel this guy already? What's my... I have a -8 personal combat skill. This guy is getting on my nerves now. I mean, he has a +3, so... I could always revoke his title. Opinion of you minus 60 and your other vassals minus 15. But that's the thing though, I don't want my other vassals to hate me. So, that's fine. Let's just keep him where he is right now. Where are these men? The Wessexian army. Are they retinues? Could be. Why don't you march there? You can be our standing retinue. Yeah, I think that's what they are. I think they are a standing retinue. And I can press a de jure ducal claim for Oxford. I could do that. But yeah, I'm not going to just do that right now. Let's actually go over into our military tab and see if we can establish some more retinues. No. Let's actually put our best commander in the middle here. And just like that, people seem to be leaving our court. Our spy master left. I'm not giving you the title. Ethelred, I'm not giving you the title. You, my good man, are... what do you want? The King of Right, the Wise. Blessings upon your new house. He wants Egbert to get married. Okay. He was betrothed, if I'm not... yeah, that's completely fine. Let's give it over to the mayor. Yeah, let's give it to Mayor Regenwald. You, my good man, can be our new spy master. I keep saying good man a lot, don't I, in this playthrough? I never used to say it before, but I don't know why it's become a running thing. You can study technology over here. There we go. And just like that, let's take a look at our realm and see what else we can do. Try to establish that. Let's actually try to make ourselves stronger and build up a fort there. And let's see what decisions we can make as of right now. We can choose a couple of plots, but then again, my character is not one for plots. He is not sneaky at all. I mean, he's got like 7 intrigue, state intrigue, but he is one-legged though. And a famous one-legged man at that, so. Child lacks education. She is my daughter. What is she good at? She's good at diplomacy, at martial, and at stewardship. Also, the other stats roll. Okay. So let's actually give her a stewardship education. Yeah, stewardship. Let's give you that. And let's see if we can arrange a marriage between her and will the Duke of Paris accept though? He will. He will accept it, and he can be a powerful ally though. But then again, I mean, there are other candidates too. Let's see here. Tilurg is the chief of Kate, and he can end up we can end up getting some alliances off of that as well. We have another open council position. What is going on? Like, our counselors are dying and dropping like flies in this episode. Let's see if we can form an alliance. Yes, very good. Let's actually give Elfwig, who is the mayor, let's give him the new commander position. Very good. You can be our new marshal. And I don't know exactly what is going on, because our what do you call it? Our counselors, our court is basically dropping like flies. And Master of the Horse, let's give it to. Let's actually give it to you. We need another commander. He is brave and deceitful though. Let's give it to this Frisian guy right here. Mayor Reynard of Sandwich. Mayor Reynard of Sandwich, only in Crusader Kings 2. And hopefully, like, I'm going to try and save money this time, at least this episode, for our, what do you call it, Stonehenge Stonehenge building here, and hopefully, like, we can get some good modifiers off of that. So we need at least 295 gold. And we gained... Ooh, we gained 59 gold. Very nice, very nice. This bishop is getting on my nerves now. Oh, my good man. My good man, Ethelred. You are getting on my nerves indeed. So let's just enjoy our realm right here, and let's actually zoom right out, and there you can see Wessex. You can see Wessex forming up. Northumbria is as it should be. Scotland is as it should be, and you can see Wales and also Ireland is as it should be, and other smaller kingdoms too, kind of like the Kingdom of Norfolk, East Anglia, and Essex and Cornwall and all that good stuff. But we have carved out quite a piece of chunk of land here for ourselves, and hopefully we can end up doing... Oh, and as I say it, we keep getting claim after claim after claim. Let's actually... Ooh, that'll take away all our gold, but we need that claim, though. We need that claim, so... Stonehenge will have to wait, and we will have to eventually go for... do you have any allies? You do. How many men do you have? You can call in 910 men. How many men do I have, actually? I have a lot. I might be able to muscle my way in and just claim Essex for myself. So let's do that, actually. Let's... I don't think I need my allies. Let's all just march right in there. I don't think I need my allies in this war, though. But I have become quite strong over this course of this playthrough. No, fun fact, I know I talked about this in a brief history, but King Egbert did eventually bring Mercia into the fold, and he established Mercia and Wessex as one kingdom. So a lot of nobles in the area, they didn't like King Egbert having that much power. So they were like started to like talk behind his back, and this was like a couple of years after he brought in Mercia into the fold. And because England at that time didn't have the concept of having like one king for two kingdoms, like it was split between like different kingdoms all around, right? So like the nobles in the land, they were like, how can one king be a king of like two kingdoms at the same time? But it seems that we are going to eventually be that type of king, and we can eventually, hopefully, gain some land that way, and it seems to be pretty okay. Let's actually go and crush you, my good man. Let's crush King Sigurd of Essex. And this playthrough, I've been enjoying this playthrough a lot, because usually I have a whole bunch of things going on not in my favor in a lot of playthroughs, but this has been a lot of fun so far. That is perfect. We captured somebody, and Wiltshire prospers. Very good, very good. Now let's just go and gain some more land. You can perform some more statecraft and keep everybody happy. I need to keep my vassals in check, though. I have 2 vassals that are powerful and are not on the council, so we need to keep them in line as much as we can. And hopefully we can move our capital over to Middlesex, but for now I think it'll be... I mean, we could move it over to Middlesex. Yeah, that would be ideal, though. I mean, it has 1 more holding slot, so for now at least that would be pretty viable. And right after we gain this stronghold, we are going to march back into Wessex, because we need to crush this threat right here. There we go. So even if they have more backup, more men joining them, we will hopefully rout them, and after routing them we can go back. So this war cannot grab a foothold. And you know what? I'm actually sick and tired of you, Ethelred. Yeah, you are a most disgraceful person. It's too much now. I'm in the middle of a war, and you are there standing and mocking me at my court. What type of subject are you? I mean, I know he hates us, but just as expected, Bishop Ethelred is furious. The rumors I spread about him have really gone under his skin. After all, how could he deny any of them in good faith? That is perfect. That's absolutely perfect. There we go. We march right through them, and hopefully we gain a good amount of war score. We are at a 63% war score. Bishop Ethelred of Glastonbury has challenged you to a duel for honor. The only respectable response would be to accept the challenge. Should I, or no, that sounds dangerous, I will get the Craven trait. This could be a life and death situation right here. I mean, oh boy, let's accept. Let's see what happens. It might end up dying, or the duel. No, I can still fight, I say, dropping to my knees. Sensing my own lie, even though Bishop Ethelred was clearly injured, he has been proclaimed the winner. Sighing, I ponder my own worst injury. I have a feeling it's going to leave more than a scar. Where did I go wrong? So I gain one-eyed, one-handed, and severely injured. But, you know what? We at least get an achievement for Scarred for Life. So because I am playing on Iron Man mode, so at least one good thing came out of it. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's how I play this game. Ups and downs. Whenever I play Crusader Kings, it's actually very fun for me because I go through like different various processes of like life in general, and yeah, it's generally fun. Like, I mean, my character goes through lots of ups and downs because I don't maintain them as well as I usually should. But let's just like get rid of this rabble army here, and hopefully, and let's actually speed this up a little bit because, ooh, and a daughter was born to Egbert. Very nice, very nice. King Sigurd of Essex is trying to usurp my title. His Chancellor Bishop Saxeld of St. Paul's is supposedly traveling around Kent trying to find both documents and support him to legitimize the claim. The title, I need to do something about it. So I can make him disappear, or I can bribe him. Let's actually lose some piety and try to make him disappear if we can. The assassin I sent failed miserably, and the troublesome Chancellor Bishop Saxeld of St. Paul's continues his work to fabricate a claim on my title. Okay. Let them all come, I shall be ready. Let them come. I shall be ready. Okay. There we go. We can enforce our demands, and just like that, another duchy underneath our control. Very good. Very good indeed. And let's actually call our main force, I should say, a retinue back. Oh there, huge voice crack. As I take a sip of my water there, I actually have been recording these episodes back to back, so maybe that's why my throat feels a bit sour. That's one of the reasons why. But yeah, I mean, we ended up killing actually a whole bunch of people. We have a huge kill list though, but let's actually read this first. Your Marshal Mayor Elfwig of Dorchester has put forward a plan for experimentation with new military technology inspired by a supposedly brilliant inventor. The engineer that he has recently befriended what? Engineered that he has recently befriended. All that is needed is a little funding. Should I give him the 30 gold, or you know what? It's if our marshal says it's worth it, like he shall have it. Why not? I am actually earning a lot now. Monthly balance of plus 9.38. So hopefully we end up getting some more stuff, and like I said, let's go back into our military tab and check if we can't hire any more retinues right now, but intrigue tab, we have a whole bunch of prisoners. Let's actually release the prisoners that need to be. We do gain some gold, but that's okay. Let's release these prisoners. And ooh, horrific wound from my maiming is now stinking and oozing pus. So I might not be long for this world, and we might end up with the new heir. So let's just hopefully let's actually take a look at our allies. We do have a bunch of allies now. We can hand Middlesex over to somebody else, or we can hand Gloucester over to somebody else. Then again, there's with Wara too. Let's actually hand over with Wara too. We can hand it over to one of our vassals, or maybe somebody at our court, somebody who is loyal enough. Then again, I don't see anybody loyal enough to us, so let's actually try and keep it in the family. Let's see here. Let's give our eldest daughter some land, shall we? But oh, we can't. It's too early right now. It's the year 800. I forgot. We have to give it to a male. Let's see if... Let's give it to our Chancellor, shall we? Let's, but then again, he won't be our Chancellor anymore. Interesting. Let's give the Mayor of Southampton a landed title. Let's give you the County of Withwara. There you go. And he is a new count in our kingdom now, so, or a new earl, I should say. So with that being said, and he's another powerful vassal now, but it's, I mean, I've seen people more powerful than him, so we can keep him in check. The Armored Chariot. You received a report from the outcome of the military experiments that your marshal has asked you to sponsor. Apparently a large steel palleted chariot was constructed, propelled by 10 men inside, pulling it forward directly by your commander, peering out from the revolting turret, mounted on top. This vehicle also has several ballistas firing through arrow slits. Unfortunately, its weight caused a wooden bridge to collapse when crossing, and the invention was lost in the river, also killing the engineer. The marshal himself barely escaped with his life. So our marshal has found himself in quite a predicament here, Mayor Elfwig. Oh no. I end up losing. So experimentation is usually not very good, but yeah, I mean, we managed to actually accomplish a lot in this episode, so we are growing stronger and stronger by the day. Let's take a look at our military now. We'll build up some more men eventually, and we are like raking in the ducats right now. So yeah, this episode has been fruitful so far, and this is the overview of all of Europe, I should say, and the rest of the world. So I would leave you with that, and if you enjoyed this episode, do remember to share and subscribe and hit that like button. It helps the channel out a lot, and I will see you next time.